Okay, this is episode 5, right after each other. I don't remember jumping so high. Oh, I guess I wasn't jumping high. Yeah, go, turrets, go, just shoot him. That's gonna take forever. Let's talk about some of my art. Die, okay. Excuse me. I don't know if it's even audible. It just feels gross. And I have to apologize for it. My art. I only made a DeviantArt 2 years, not even 2 years, like the beginning of last month. Cause I felt like putting it on Tumblr was not getting it seen very well. I put tags where needed, or relevant tags, but I guess I was tired of getting one note on one. It's either one or none for me. I don't know if it's what it is, or this is too weird, or I just draw. For a while, I just drew character concepts and landscape illustrations, but I would tag it where appropriate, and it would get like 1 or 2 notes. It was kind of discouraging, but what are you gonna do? So I made a DeviantArt, and okay, I had enough stuff to where I thought maybe I should put up all my fan art first, try to get an audience with that, which I did. It was all just hand-drawn Pokemon that I had from, it was like this Pokemon art challenge in 2013. And then when I made the DeviantArt last year, 2014, shit, dude. I need to get out of here. I need to get up there. Yeah, I thought I should put the fan art first of whatever I did, try to get an audience there. And I got like a couple watchers. I think I have a total of like 12. One of them deactivated, so that sucks, but they didn't really say anything anyway. They just started watching me. They didn't even favorite anything. It's kind of weird. Actually, I think only one person who watches me actually favorites new things I make. So that's good on her. Well, I guess I'm thankful for her, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to. I realize now you can't just start, unless your art is like super fucking fancy, like SAI paint tool good. You can't just start putting up your original stuff. You gotta get some kind of base with fan art. That way, people later can see all the stuff that came out of your mind, your original stuff, and it gives that bit of your work more attention. But I guess for some reason I thought I could just do that on. Well, I did that on Tumblr. I started with my original art first, but because I had already had at least 70 or so followers, and I was like, you know what, I can start putting up my original art here, maybe see what they think, or if it'll pick up any speed at all. But yeah, like, it didn't. So a long time ago in high school, I made up a thing. Oh, I can't get any of those gold chests, and that sucks. That item sucks. Didn't hit anybody. I personified the genres, like the music genres, and I made them into characters. And one of my comics that is ongoing, I don't even know. I have to find time to make a page, because I have my structure, I have the whole story structure outlined out. I outlined what is going to happen, where. The only problem is I don't really have locations, but Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's about the genres. Trance is the main character. He's friends with Symphonic, and they lived on planet, or they're aliens, right? And oh, I can leave. Now see, this is the thing about Risk of Rain. Oh, I have 600, never mind. I have 6... You can leave and go to the final level from here, or you can go to one previous level and you can keep repeating that cycle until you pick the final level. Whenever I do a serious run, I at least go back to one previous level just to get more stuff. Because you can get your shit wrecked on the final level if you don't have a lot of stuff. I usually have the second row filled out by now, but I don't, so I'm gonna have to go. Anyway, yeah, it's about the genres. Premise is one fine day in a wolf and a purr. Trance is living on Jazz's kingdom on whatever planet that is. I didn't really... I need to figure out how I'm gonna explain that. Because there isn't one planet. There isn't a planet for each genre. Some genres live on the same planet. But I shouldn't be doing this. But Trance, Symphonic, and Jazz are living on the same planet, and suddenly 3 mysterious genres come and attack the castle one night, and Jazz stays. King Jazz, he's the king. He stays behind to defend the castle, and he sends Trance and Symphonic on an escape vessel, and that's where the plot begins. Because now to figure out why certain genres are suddenly become hostile. They're not all hostile. So it's kind of a mystery, but that's gonna be the story in that is kind of shorter than my other one, but that's always been... God, I'm gonna die. That's always been like the secondary project I had. This is a bad spot to be in. Yeah, there's only like the secondary project I had where... Jeez, man. I don't know, maybe I should have thought about this. Oh well. My primary idea is called Alters Tales of Conflict, and in that it's about me, or a character based on me, but it's, if you saw it, it'd be like, that's him. That is just flat out him. It's about my name. It's about how I came up with the name. Well, it's not about how I came up with the name, but it's me. I don't know why it's so hard to talk about. It's not like super personal, but it's like my baby. It's like my magnum opus, you know. It's about me and how it's a story about how I... Okay, I call myself Spadeheart, right? It's a story about why I was given that name. I picked the name, but what it means to me is what I will explain throughout the story of that thing. It's gonna get like... I want to make it like... I want to have it be... Each chapter is going to have its own location where a bunch of stuff takes place, kind of like visiting a level in a video game. There's going to be enemies. There's going to be like a boss that I will have to fight at the end of near the end of the chapter. Oh, God, wow, just wow. What is that? Here are all drones. I have no drones. Fuck off. Okay. It starts out with me being in a new area, which is basically the story of my life. I'm always moving all the time, and it's kind of weird. Or I have always been moving all the time. I'm in a new area, go to new community college, and it is called Tales of Conflict because it's going to explore many types of literary conflicts. That's gonna be like that's like the theme. I think I'm gonna get some people telling me like, you can't have the theme just be conflict. You're supposed to use that in your story. Like, well, I'm not gonna flat out just say that. It's gonna be like a trivia kind of thing later on, hopefully. But it starts with that, me going to a new school. I sit down in the class, and there's a character named Wendy, and it's based off a dream I had in which I caught some chick smoking in the middle of class, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You can't smoke in here. And she was all like, can't tell me what to do, and she threatens to get all her friends to come kill me. And that's what the dream was about anyway, but that's what I based the the prologue on. But in terms of an actual story, I've always been kind of iffy about that. I guess I wouldn't have done it if I thought it was super terrible, but I don't. That's why I use it, you know? And I fight her legion of like superpowered friends. Later I'm gonna draw a short comic, not a comic, but like a short little concept thing about what an alter is it's about alters. It's called alters. It's because it's short for alter ego. It's like every person inside them has two sides to them. Like everyone's a coin, you know? And there's good side to them and a bad side to them. I guess not necessarily evil, but just there's a contrast within all of us, you know? And there's a way for people to have access to those in this comic. I'll talk about more about that in the next video.